Welcome fans to Sweet Erickson Gymnasium, the home of Casper College, on the campus of beautiful Casper College. And as the snow continues to fall outside, things begin to heat up in here as we are here for the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic for today's first matchup between the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs and the Lady Badgers from Snow College. We will start by introducing the Lady Badgers as they will be the visitors on the scoreboard today from Ephraim, Utah. The Lady Badgers are coached by Sue Grinzel with a 50-40 overall record in her third year as the head coach. The Badgers will start number 4, Brooke Pennington, a 5'5" freshman guard from Springville, Utah. Pennington comes in averaging 9.3 points per game. They will also start another guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 21, Emily Evans. Evans from Grand American Fork, Utah, comes in at 13.8 points per game as well as 6.2 rebounds per game. A third starter, 5'10" sophomore, number 24, Ainsley Thurber. Thurber from Stansbury Park, Utah, comes in averaging 9.2 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. At forward for the Lady Badgers, a 6'1" sophomore, number 25, Sina Bang from Copenhagen, Denmark. Bang comes in averaging 2.8 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. And the final starter, 5'9" freshman guard from Kalgoorlie, Australia, number 32, Kindyara Hawaii Karanji. Folks, help me with that one. I apologize. I'm going to try to do the best that I can with that one. The Lady Badgers come in with a record of 4-2, including a win in their last time out against LCCC. They were led by Madison Hostino, coming off the bench with 11 points, and then followed by Ainsley Thurber, who had 10 points. Lady Badgers had 12 different players score in that game, and we expect to see a deep bench from the Snow College Lady Badgers today. And now the starters for your Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs. They are coached by Wesley Padilla in his second year as the head coach out of Rock Springs, Wyoming. They come in coming off of a loss against NJC last weekend, 90-76, right here on this court in Casper. Tamron Bloom leads the way with 16 points. Katie Strauss with 14, Sierra Eddy had 14, and Kayla Thornton had 13. Starting today for the Mustangs, number 0, a 5'8" sophomore from Green River, Wyoming, Katie Strauss. Strauss comes in averaging 12.4 points per game. Another guard, 6'1" freshman from Abbotsford, BC, Canada, number 3, Nia Vermeulen. Vermeulen averaging 4.2 points per game. They're joined in the backcourt by 5'9" freshman from West Haven, Utah, number 12, Sierra Eddy. Eddy comes in averaging 12.2 points per game. In the front court, number 14, Ashley Christensen, a 5'10" sophomore from, freshman from Ogden, Utah, comes in averaging 5.8 points per game. And then a fifth starter, a 5'10" sophomore from Casper, Wyoming, number 21, Tamron Bloom. Bloom leads the team in scoring with 15.2 points per game. She also leads the team in rebounding with 10.6 rebounds per game. Bloom has 3 double-doubles this year, and the rebounding is something that we're going to really keep an eye on today. Western Wyoming right now, 147th in the country on rebound margin at minus 9.8 per game, while Snow comes in offensive rebounding of 19 offensive rebounds per game, which is 11th in the country. That rebounding battle is going to be very key today. Today's officials, Ted Gardner, Annie Humphrey, and getting ready to toss it up in the middle, B.J. Kidgel. And we are underway from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium as Western Wyoming wins the toss, or the tip. Katie Strauss pulls up for 3, and she buries it right away. Strauss showed the ability to shoot the 3 ball last weekend, and from deep, she has really come into her own here as a sophomore guard that can really shoot it with that lefty stroke. And we're going to get a foul here as Hawaii Karanji attack the middle. Foul's going to be on Katie Strauss. It's going to be her first, the team's first of the quarter. 3-0 early on here from Western Wyoming.
No one in the lobby. It's so loud.
Western comes out in a 2-3 zone, which we saw a little bit last week against the out-of-bounds underneath plays, and Hawaii Karanji comes in and buries the 3 against the zone to tie things up right away. The Snow bench looks very excited to be here as they look fired up after the 3-pointer. Western Wyoming running a little bit of flex action here. Eddy's pass is deflected, bounces into the backcourt, and B.J. Kidgel says it's going over and back, and it's going to be a turnover on Snow. It's going to be their first turnover of the day. Turnovers have been a problem for Snow. They average 20 per game. And that's going to be another thing that we're going to keep an eye on. Snow has it now in the front court. Western stays in their zone. This is Brooke Pennington, whips it across. Hawaii Karanchi faked a three, kicks it back out. He gets back to Pennington for three. It's no good. And Tamron Bloom, as we're going to be saying that name a bunch, grabs the defensive rebound. Kick ahead. This is Ashley Christensen, and she's got two. Ashley Christensen with a great pass from Vermeulen. And Western Wyoming takes a 5-3 lead. Snow trying to figure out this zone. They get a little high-low action, and Ainsley Thurber with a great post-up gets her first bucket of the game and ties the game at 5. Western Wyoming starting out in that 2-3 zone full-time. Last week we only saw it against the out-of-bounds play, as this is Ashley Christensen falls a little bit short, and Snow is going to take the ball heading the other way. Western Wyoming played that zone just against out-of-bounds plays. This week it looks like they're going to run it a little bit more. And you kind of wonder if it's daring the Lady Badgers to shoot the ball. Snow comes in shooting only 28.7% from three-point line. And we'll see if Snow's going to be able to attack the middle of this thing and look for that high-low action like they got last time. As this pass gets whipped across, Hawaii Karanji throws it a little bit too hard for Pennington to catch. And the ball bounces out of bounds, and it'll be Mustang basketball. Again, 5-5 here, still early, 2 minutes into the game from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium on the beautiful campus at Casper College, Western Wyoming and Snow College. In a neutral site game, Sierra Eddy with a great drive but just misses the layup, and Hawaii Karanji with the defensive board. Snow looking to push. This is Pennington, drops it back to Hawaii Karanji, and again, at only 28% from three on the field, Snow looks very content with being patient and looking to get the ball inside and not shoot the three ball early on. Pennington looks to drive it. Tries to go baseline, nothing there. They throw it into the post. This is Thurber. Thurber looks to spin to her right shoulder, kicks it across court. Evans back to Hawaii Karanji. She throws up a 40-footer and just about hit it. But on the miss, we've got a rebounding foul. It's going to go against Snow. It looks like it's going to be on number 25, Cena Bang. Cena Bang's first foul and the first team against Snow in the game. Western Wyoming brings it up. This is Sierra Eddy looking to attack the right side. She's going to step back and fire a three ball, and it is good. Sierra Eddy with her first three of the game. Somebody that looked really, really comfortable offensively last week here against NJC, as Western Wyoming's going to pick up a foul 60 feet away from the basket. This is going to be Ashley Christensen's first, the team's second. Probably not something that Coach Wesley Padilla is terribly happy with, but he does look like he wants to pressure a little bit and looks like he might be okay, as it looks like we're going to fix the shot clock to 30. And it'll be Snowball. Pennington looks for the pick and roll action and throws it away. Steal's going to be Ashley Christensen, but it looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Snow College Lady Badgers. 8-5 Western, 6 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Pennington will enter for Snow. She looks opposite side to Hawaii Karanji for fires a three and no good. Offensive rebound. There's one of those offensive rebounds we talked about. It was Cena Bang with the rebound, and it comes away. Emily Evans actually scoops it up and scores it on the right side. Her first basket of the game, and cuts the lead down to 1. Looks like a lot of this action that Western wants to run is going to be based on Sierra Eddy handling it and trying to attack off the dribble. And she does a pretty good job of it, especially when she can get to that right hand. Entry pass gets fumbled away, and there's a little bit of a wrestling match there. We're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be on Snow College, number 24, Ainsley Thurber. It's going to be her first, the team's second. A couple of subs entering the game for Snow. Number 10, Madison Hosino, a 5'11 freshman guard from Layton, Utah. And then also entering for Western, number 15, Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton comes in averaging 5.8 points a game. The 5'9" sophomore from Maui, Hawaii. Thornton played very well here last week. She got to the free throw line a ton, something that I think Western Wyoming looks to do a lot of. Right now, they're second in the country in free throws made per game. They're 7th in attempts, and they're 8th in free throw percentage. So you can tell that Western really puts a lot of effort on trying to get to the hoop and get to the free throw line, as this is a great pass from Josino as she finds Ashley Thurber for 2. And Thurber now has 4 points as Snow College has taken their first lead early on here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. Tamron Bloom looks to attack, makes a great pass, and then it looked like Ashley Christensen kind of fumbled it out of bounds. Annie Humphrey says that it got deflected out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Mustangs. Eddie looks to attack. Strauss at the top of the key. Strauss very capable of shooting that. Gets to the right, wants to go back to that right shoulder with her left hand, and has a great move, just misses short, and this is Brooke Pennington with the defensive rebound. Josino with a great entry pass to Thurber. Thurber finds Emily Evans. Evans gets stuck. Pennington around the key to Hawaii Karanji, and we're going to go with a head tap, little high ball screen here for Pennington. Pennington tries to get to her left. She floats it up. It's no good. And Tamron Bloom with another defensive rebound for the Lady Mustangs. She's going to handle it herself, and she's looking to go coast to coast. As she goes a little Euro step, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound by Bloom, kicks it out. Strauss for 3. Boom. Katie Strauss with her second 3 of the game. All set up by Tamron Bloom with a great defensive rebound, the push ahead. Even though she misses her own shot, grabs her own offensive rebound and finds Katie Strauss for the 3. Best time to shoot a 3, of course, off of the offensive rebound. And Strauss, somebody very, very capable of shooting it. Hawaii Karanji fires one up, misses short. Ball bounces out of bounds. It's going to be off of the Lady Mustangs. It's going to be Snow College basketball. When we come back here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium, 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Western Wyoming 11, Snow College 9 from the Casper College Network.
Hey, Coach. So I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to 2 things, imagination and creativity.
Go, yes, yes, go. Quick, one more time. You got it, dodge it. Oh, another one, dodge it. Give me that. Don't step on my 2. Don't step on my 2. Quick, finish, let's go. Come on, Trey. Let's go. Jump on your shot. Get your shot up. Let's go. One more. Let's go. Get it up. Go. Finish it. Nice job.
Welcome back, fans, to Sweet Erickson Gymnasium on the campus of beautiful Casper College. Again, the snow really falling outside. Glad that both teams were able to make it here for this Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic. Today's first matchup features the Snow Lady Badgers and the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs. Western out to an early 11-9 lead, 4.5 minutes left here in this first quarter, and Snow College is going to inbound from underneath their own baskets. Ted Gardner gives the ball to Ainsley Thurber. Thurber enters. And it looks like Western back into that 2-3 zone as they go to the high post. This is Madison Josino who misses, and an offensive rebound by Snow. Again, Snow comes in averaging 19 offensive rebounds a game. You can tell they really like to crash. Thurber with a 10-footer, no good, and Tamron Bloom clears for Western Wyoming. The Lady Mustangs look to run as this is Katie Strauss as she attacks hard. Tripped, looks potentially like on her own foot, stumbles, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Snow College. Western Wyoming putting on a little bit of pressure here. As this is Katie Pennington. Looks like kind of a 1-2-2 zone, and the pressure causes a turnover as Madison Osino throws it out of bounds. Again, Snow comes in averaging 20 turnovers a game. I'm sure that Coach Padilla in Western Wyoming, this is something that they really wanted to harp on and really try to force some early pressure in the backcourt, especially as it works there to turn over the Lady Badgers. Strauss dribble handoff. This is Kayla Thornton from Maui, Hawaii. As Thornton looks to get to the rim, she goes up hard with the left hand. Doesn't go, but a great take by Kayla Thornton there. Foul's going to be on number 21, Emily Evans. That's her first, the third for the team. Christensen comes in, like I said, she got to the free throw line 9 times last week. Thornton 9 times last week against NJC. Only shooting 68% from the free throw line, though, something that she wants to improve on, as the first one is no good. As a team, they come in shooting 75.4% from the free throw line. That's best. That's good for 8th best in the country right now. As Thornton fires the second one. It's also no good. Battle for the rebound, and they're going to get number 14, Ashley Christensen, with a foul for going over the top. And it's going to be her second foul, the team's third. And now entering the game, number 25, Karina Bjornstead, as this will be her first appearance for the Lady Mustangs, and she's replacing Ashley Christensen. 11-9 Western, still 3:45 left here in the first quarter. There's a great pass, as this is Malia Elliott who has checked in for Snow. Elliott misses short. Offensive rebound there by Cena Bang, and it's kicked out. Ball gets batted out of bounds there by Sierra Eddy, and it's going to stay with the Lady Badgers. Malia Elliott had checked in for Snow. The 5'3" freshman guard from Auburn, Washington, comes in averaging 6 points a game off the bench. Snow loves to throw it to that backside off of the underneath out of bounds plays, and this is Madison Hosino for the three, and the assist from Brooke Pennington as they hit the three to take the lead back, and they're able to jump into their press on the other side. Kayla Thornton gets called for a traveling violation as her feet got a little bit too quick for herself there. And it'll be Snowball with their first lead of the game. Entering for the Lady Mustangs, number 5, Anya Ekstrom, as well as number 23, Taylor Billman. Ekstrom, the 5'6" freshman from Spania, Sweden, comes in averaging 6.6 points per game, shooting it at 40% from the three-point line. Taylor Billman, the 5'8" freshman from Soda Springs, Idaho, comes in averaging 4.2 points a game. Snow having a little bit of trouble as it looks like Western has switched to this 1-3-1 zone, but the diagonal pass is the way to beat it as the entry pass goes into number 23, Ayana Bay, as she gets her first basket of the game in her first minutes. Bay snuck in. She's a 6-foot freshman from Murray, Utah, as this three is no good from Billman, and Brooke Pennington clears for Snow. Again, Ayana Bay, the 6-foot freshman from Murray, Utah, comes in averaging 3.7 points a game, 3.2 rebounds per game, as it looks like Western is back into their man now. And that's a hard hedge by Tamron Bloom, who gets the steal, and she's going to look to take it coast to coast. Right-handed layup is good, and Tamron Bloom is now on the board with her first basket of the game. Snow looking to attack hard the other way. A great ahead pass to number 23, Ayana Bay, and that reverse layup is good. Snow did not wait around for Western to get back defensively there as they got the quick basket and then the turnaround and the look ahead to Bay, who got the easy layup at the other end. Snow continues to take the lead 16-13. Tamron Bloom drives hard to the left. Shot is up and no good. And rebound looks like it's going to be off of Snow, and it's going to stay with Western. Tamron Bloom, the 5'10" sophomore guard from right here in Casper, Wyoming, comes in averaging 15.2 points a game as well as 10.6 rebounds per game. For Snow, the substitution, Emmy Barnes checks in, a 5'8" sophomore from Cokeville, Wyoming, the only Wyoming player that Snow College has right now. She comes in averaging 3.5 points a game, 1.5 rebounds per game. And she subs Brooke Pennington, who really played really good minutes there for the first 8+ minutes. Handled the ball, rebounded it pretty well, facilitated the offense. She did a nice job. And Ekstrom gets held up, and looks like Western Wyoming is going to get a timeout here. With 1:41 left, we're going to stay here as this is just a 30-second timeout, and Ekstrom avoids the turnover by getting the timeout. Both these teams come into today's game really needing a win. Snow comes in having won their last game, but they come in at 4-2 on the season. They've got a big game with Casper tomorrow night. Casper went down to Snow earlier in the season and beat them. Western Wyoming comes in. They're 2-3 on the season. They've lost their last game to Northeastern Junior College, so they're looking to get back on the right track here before they will take on North Idaho tomorrow night. That game, actually I guess tomorrow afternoon, that game will tip at noon right here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium as we are back to action with Western Wyoming basketball. This is Ekstrom looking to get to the lane. She floats it up with the left hand right before the shot clock buzzer, and it's good. Anya Ekstrom with her first basket of the game, the 5'6" freshman. Comes in averaging 6 points a game, known more as a three-point shooter. As this is Emmy Barnes' shot that misses just a little bit long, battle for the rebound. And it's going to be off of Cena Bang, and it's going to be Lady Mustang basketball. Entering for the Lady Mustangs, Andy Van Dyke, a 5'6" freshman from Caneville, Utah, as she checks in to sub for Tamron Bloom. And Bloom looks like she's going to get a break for the rest of the quarter, and I would assume that she will be back to start the second quarter. Number 11, Leanna Thornton for Western Wyoming has checked in. Sorry I missed her, 5'7" sophomore from Maui, Hawaii, as the layup by Andy Van Dyke is no good. Western's going to have to find a way to score the basketball with this lineup on the floor. Ekstrom's somebody that can really score it as she drives, looks to kick it into the lane, and they're going to call a foul with 1 second left on the shot clock. Ted Gardner says that Emmy Barnes grabbed an arm. The shot clock's going to reset to 20 as we have 46.5 seconds left in the first quarter. And now we have a foul on number 25, Cena Bang. It's going to be her second, the team's fifth of the quarter, and that's going to take us into the double bonus situation, as this is Corinna Bjornstedt heading to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good for Bjornstedt, as she is now on the board with her first point. Bjornstedt's second one is up, and it's good as well, and gives Western the lead back 17-16. Entering for Snow College now, Delana Yakovovich. I apologize. I know that I learned this earlier in the day, and still I'm having a tough time with it. The look-ahead pass is deflected away, and it'll stay with Snow College. 35.1 seconds left, 19 on the shot clock. It'll be Snowball on the side. Western Wyoming looks to be in their zone. It looks like a 1-3-1 as they sprint to the corner. There's the high-low action. And Delana loses it, and it'll be Western Wyoming ball, and they'll have a chance at the last shot here. Shot clock is off. But the kick ahead, it's Taylor Billman with an open layup, and she's got it after a great shot fake. And Western Wyoming opens the lead up to 3, 19-16. Snow looks to get across here, and will hopefully get the last shot with 10 seconds left. Skip pass across, swung around, and this is Madison Osina for 3. It's no good. Battle for the rebound comes out, and Western Wyoming grabs it, and then we have another foul. This one's going to be on Malia Elliott from Snow. It's going to be her first. And Western Wyoming now is going to get a chance to open this lead up even more with just 2 seconds left on the clock. At the free throw line, Andy Van Dyke, she comes in. She has not missed a free throw yet this season. First one is up, and it is good. Second free throw up and misses it short. And true to the announcer's curse, she misses her first free throw of the season. At the end of the first quarter, Western Wyoming with a 20-16 lead over Snow College from the beautiful campus of Casper College and Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. We will be right back with quarter number 2 from the Casper College Network.
I want them to know that they'll be accepted. There's a lot of opportunities here, and there'll be a lot of one-on-one with the teacher. You'll get a lot more personal experience, and there's a lot of opportunities through Casper College, not just with getting a degree, but also like outside work and extracurricular stuff.
At Casper College, we're a hustle culture. We hustle for everything. Everything!
Hustle! 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 That's better.
We have a really competitive group this year. Sometimes a little too competitive. And there's this guy on our team, Ethan. He takes it a little too far, but he never loses.
Ready, go!
I do this. I ain't never lost.
Welcome back, fans, to quarter number 2 from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium in the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic. Western Wyoming with a 20-16 lead over Snow College. Western Wyoming will have the ball first as they run a little high-low action. Ball gets swung around. This is Katie Strauss for another 3. She misses this one short, and a defensive rebound to Delana Yakovevich. Brooke Pennington checks back in. She fires a 3 that's a little bit long. Katie Strauss with the defensive rebound for the Mustangs, and she wants to run. Katie Strauss can really handle it and not afraid to shoot that 3-baller. She's got a couple of them already today. Anya Ekstrom with the floater is no good. Defensive rebound by Hosino, and Snow looks to attack the other way. This is Emmy Barnes with it on the left wing. Back to Hosino. Looking inside, and that's a layup opportunity for Delana Yakovovich, as she is now on the board with her first 2 points. Jakovijevich. It's Jakovijevich. That's what we're going with. Jakovijevich. Good defense here by Snow College, forcing the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs out with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Strauss looks inside. Tough catch there by Karina Bjornstedt, and her layup goes off the mark. And Snow with a defensive rebound. This is number 23, Ayana Bay, who misses short. Defensive rebound by Bjornstedt. Ekstrom with the open lane, misses the floater. Rebound goes off of Thornton and out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be Snow College basketball. We get a handful of subs here. We'll go through those here in just a second. For Snow, it looks like we've got Pennington, we've got Evans, we've got Hawaii Karanji, we have Hosino, and we have Yakovovich. Western back in their 2-3 zone. Sierra Eddy out there. I see Kayla Thornton out there. Lania Thornton. Looks like Tamron Bloom and Katie Strauss. This is a layup by Yakovovich is no good. Offensive rebound by number 21, Emily Evans, is good. She now has 4 points in the game. Again, we talk about the Lady Badgers coming in averaging 19 offensive rebounds a game as Sierra Eddy fires a 3 that's no good. And we've got a tie basketball game here. Snow looks to kick it ahead. This is Hawaii Karanji, who finds Evans for the layup, and it's no good, but she is fouled on the way up. Foul's going to be on number 11, Leanna Thornton. It's going to be her first, the team's first of the new quarter. Checking in for the Lady Mustangs, number 3, Naya Vermeulen, the 6'1" freshman from British Columbia, Canada. At the free throw line for the Lady Badgers, number 21, Emily Evans, the 5'11" sophomore, shooting it at 86% from the free throw line on the season, as her first free throw is up and good. Evans now with 5 points on the game, and the Snow College Lady Badgers have retaken the lead. Second free throw is up. Misses just a touch long. Battle for the rebound, and this is Yakovovich, who misses the putback. Ball bounces out of bounds, and Ted Gardner says it is off of the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs, and it's going to stay with Snow College as the shot clock resets to 20. Brooke Pennington looking to inbound. She's looking opposite corner again as they've run that same out-of-bounds play a couple of times now. This time Western was a little bit more ready for it, but the ball continues to be swung around, and this is number 10, Madison Hosino, who fires a 3 from the corner. It's no good. Tamron Bloom with the defensive rebound, and she's going to look to run it. She wants to try to get to that left hand, and on her way up, she gets fouled. Brooke Pennington's going to get called for this one. It's going to be her first, the team's first of the second quarter, and it's going to be Tamron Bloom heading to the free throw line. Bloom, the 5'10" sophomore from Natrona County High School here in Casper, Wyoming, comes in averaging 15.2 points a game. Shooting it at 80% from the free throw line so far this year. First free throw is up, and it is good. Bloom now has 3 on the game. Bloom steps to the line, eyes it, flies it, and misses it just to the right. Defensive rebound goes to Emily Evans of Snow. 21-21 here with just under 7 minutes to go here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium as that pass gets deflected by Bloom and turned over. Sierra Eddy running out. Katie Strauss looks for it. She looks inside. Nia Vermeulen misses the layup. And on the rebound, there's going to be a foul that's going to keep it with the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs. Foul's going to be on number 11, Delana Yakukovic. It's going to be her first, the team's second of the quarter. And returning to the game for Snow, number 20, Lily Sugaturaga, which actually makes things easier for me now that Yakubovic is back out of the game. Entry pass gets deflected, and it's going to stay with the Lady Mustangs on the side. Returning for Western Wyoming, number 14, Ashley Christensen, the 5'10" freshman from Ogden, Utah. Western runs a little box set to get it in, and a flare pass for Katie Strauss, and Strauss for three, misses back iron. Offensive rebound there by Ashley Christensen, and Western's going to get it again with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Both these teams do a great job of crashing the boards, especially on the offensive end. You can tell that they really want to get those extra possessions. And here again is Kayla Thornton as she gets to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 20, Lily Sugaturaga. It's going to be her first on the 5'10" freshman from Orem, Utah. Kayla Thornton, the 5'9" sophomore from Maui, Hawaii, comes in again, averaging 8 points a game. First free throw is up, and this one is good. Again, she's the only one on the team that really struggles from the free throw line, shooting it at 68% on the season. The team shoots it at 75%, which is good for 8th in the country. And again on cue, she buries both free throws. And now she has 2 points, and Western Wyoming comes back to take the lead, 23-21. Western Wyoming again with a little bit of a 2-1-2 press look here. Tamron Bloom in the middle of it. She's got to get back and forth. Snow does a great job of breaking it. And now let's see if they can attack out of it. Another turnover. This time goes to Emily Evans. Again, Snow averages just under 20 turnovers a game, something that's been a struggle for them all season. And while they break the press, that's only half of it. They got to still come back and try to score the basketball on the half court, and that's something that they've had a tough time doing. As they trail by 2, 23-21, Western Wyoming, just over 6 minutes left in the first half here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. Tamron Bloom with a great take. And we've got a blocking foul on a big collision there. Foul's going to be on Emily Evans. It's going to be her second. Coach Zoo Grinzel did not like that one very much, as she thought that Evans had been set. Not sure if the arc had come into play there, since we don't have the benefit of instant replay. But this is going to be Tamron Bloom at the free throw line. Bloom comes in shooting at 80% from the free throw line. First one is up, and it is good. And Bloom now has 4 points in the game. Second free throw is also good for Bloom, and she's got 5 points in the game, and Western opens the lead up to 4, 25-21. Snow again continues to handle this press as they get into the half court. Now let's see if they can execute something here to get a basket. Coach Wesley Padilla looks like he's almost playing defense down on the baseline there for Western Wyoming, as he's really getting into it. Entry pass, and we've got a foul there on Sierra Eddy. It's going to be her first, and she came through the back of Ashley Thurber. And Snow College is going to get the ball on the baseline with 20 seconds reset back onto the shot clock. Western Wyoming coach Wesley Padilla in his second year at Rock Springs, a team that went to the Region 9 tournament last year, won their first game, and were defeated in the semifinal game by Casper College. Shot there by Emily Evans is no good. Defensive rebound by Tamron Bloom. And the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs look to improve upon this lead. Sierra Eddy fires a three. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. And the foul is going to be on number 15, Kayla Thornton. It's going to be her first. Snow College basketball, just over 5 minutes left here in the second quarter of the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic here from Casper College. The next game that we're going to have is going to be the Western Wyoming boys against McCook College. The 5 o'clock game will feature the Casper College Lady Thunderbirds, the home team, versus North Idaho. And then the final game, as this is a great take there by Emily Evans, and she gets 2 more. She's got 7 on the game now. The final game of the night will be the men's Casper College team, as they will take on the North Idaho Indians as well. As a layup here by Kayla Thornton, and she's got 4, and the lead opens back up to 4 points, 27-23. So 4 games for you today, 4 games for you tomorrow. I'll be on the first 2 today and the first 2 tomorrow, as we get another turnover there by Snow College. That was Lily Surataraga who throws it away. And we've got another foul, and Sierra Eddy is going to be heading to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on number 20, Lily Sugataraga. It's going to be her second, the team's 5th. We're going to come back with bonus free throws here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium on the campus of beautiful Casper College and the Casper College Network.
One thing I would like Casper College or future Casper College students to know is you get in what you put out. If you come here and you just want to stay under the radar, you definitely can do that. But if you want to gain experience and learn not only inside the classroom but outside, if you talk to the instructors and just put in that little bit of extra effort, there's plenty of opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to develop new skills that'll help you out in the real world.
Welcome back, fans, to Sweet Erickson Gymnasium at the home of Casper College for this non-conference game in the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic between Western Wyoming and Snow College. Western Wyoming out to a 27-23 lead here with 4.5 minutes left. A fairly good crowd today. I'm a little bit surprised with the amount of snow that we got here in Casper yesterday. We got about 4 or 5 inches last night, and glad to see that all 4 teams on the girls' side, all 4 teams on the boys' side were able to make it into town. And looks like we've got a good amount of parents and fans that came in that are here for what's going to be 4 really good basketball games today and 4 really good basketball games tomorrow. All 4 girls teams, all 4 boys teams, all pretty evenly matched, which should make for great basketball. And that's what we've seen so far today from the early game here, as Western Wyoming again leads 27-23. Sierra Eddy heads to the free throw line for the Lady Mustangs. Eddy comes in shooting 80% from the free throw line. Again, a team that shoots them a lot and makes them a lot, as Eddy hits her first one. She's got 4 points in the game. They come in averaging 20 free throws made per game out of 27 attempts. That's 75.4% on the season. They're second in the country in free throws made. They're 7th in free throws attempted, and they are 8th in free throw percentages. Eddy's second one is good. She's got 5 on the game, and the lead now opens up to Western by 6, which is the largest lead of the game so far. Western now shifts their press to a 1-2-2. This is Kayla Thornton on top of it. She's looking to try to get a deflection. The ball gets to the middle, and Snow has broken it. They get a good look from Emily Evans from 15 feet, and it's good. Sometimes I think you break the press, and you think that you need to slow down and wait and try to run something effective offensively. But I tell you what, if you get a good look, you're better off just taking that, as Tamron Bloom misses the left-handed layup. And the foul is going to go against Corinna Bjornstedt. It's going to be her first and the team's 4th. Next one, both teams will be in double bonus, as we have 4 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the second quarter. Western comes out, looks like maybe a 1-2-2 or maybe a 1-3-1 type of a half-court zone here. They've mixed their defenses really well today. They've kept Snow off guard, held them to 25 points. Entry pass goes to Thurber. Thurber misses the layup, and defensive rebound by Tamron Bloom. Outlet pass ahead to Strauss. Strauss catches it. She's going in with the left hand, and a great block by Brooke Pennington. She blocks it, and then the ball goes off of Strauss, and it's going to be Snow College ball. 5'5" Brooke Pennington, I can't imagine has a ton of blocks on the season, but she gets a good piece of that one as Strauss tried to go in with the left hand, and it's going to be Snow College basketball. Snow trails by 4. Western stays in this 1-2-2 zone defense, as Snow looks to try to find something in the middle. They skip it across to Pennington in the corner. Pennington looks middle. This is Thurber. Misses offensive rebound putback, and Thurber is good. Thurber now is 6 on the game, as they have tried to find her in that painted area, and she's done a nice job in there, whether it's scoring it or missing and getting an offensive rebound and then scoring it. As the lead has been cut down to 2, Tamron Bloom looks to drive it, and she ran into a body and gets called for a traveling violation, and Snow College now gets the ball back with a chance to either tie or take the lead here with 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Ashley Christensen returns for the Lady Mustangs as they extend this press out, and it continues to be, looks like a 1-2-2. That's now going to drop back into what looks like a half court, even maybe a 1-3-1 it looks like, the way that Anya Ekstrom is playing the baseline there. Skip all the way across, almost throw it away. But Snow, and this is going to be Osino that fumbles it out of bounds, and Snow College looking for that swing pass is not able to get it. And another Snow College turnover. We knew coming in this was a problem for Snow handling the basketball, whether it against pressure or non-pressure. And Western Wyoming's done a great job of mixing and matching defenses and making Snow really think about what they're trying to do offensively. Snow, a team that comes in, doesn't really shoot it well from three. They are a team that tries to really look to pound it into the post as Snow gets a steal here on the turnover by Bjornstead. And then Bjornstead on her way back down the court, the ball happens to bounce into her lap, and she's going coast to coast with it. The little right-hand scoop is no good. Defensive rebound by Ashley Thurber, and the pace in here is starting to pick up. Pennington doesn't like that. She's going to slow things down, and it looks like Western now back into some man-to-man. Pennington looks to use the ball screen. 15-foot floater is good. And we've got a tie basketball game. Brooke Pennington with just 2 points on the game. Those are her first two, but again, somebody that has really handled the pressure. She has controlled the ball. She has blocked a shot. Really doing a little bit of everything for Snow in this tie basketball game with just under 2 minutes left in the first half. Snow jumps that ball screen there. Thornton had turned it over, but then she got it back. Finds Katie Strauss in the corner, and Strauss hits this time a two-pointer as she now has 8 on the game. Just a step inside the three-point line, and she has got a sweet-looking stroke with the left hand. Pennington again tries to attack. This time it's blocked by Thornton. Western Wyoming looks to attack, and this is Strauss looking for somebody again. Another 18-footer pulls up, this one just a little bit short, and Snow College clears, and they're content with slowing it down a little bit. Again, Coach Wesley Padilla playing defense from the baseline there for his Lady Mustangs. You don't see that very often from a coach. As we've got a foul on the play. Western Wyoming, it's going to be number 14, Ashley Christensen. That's going to be her third. And again, it's going to be the team's fifth as we are into the double bonus on both sides. Mass substitutions both ways here for the last minute 15. We're going to have Kiriana Hawaii Karanji at the free throw line shooting 2 with a chance to tie things back up here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. First free throw is up, misses just a little bit short and right. And the second one coming. Lily Sukataraga re-enters for Snow, as well as Malia Elliott. Second free throw is up and good for Hawaii Karanji, and she's got 4 points on the game. Snow trails by 1, 31-30, with just over a minute left to play here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium before halftime. Katie Strauss looks to attack to her right hand. Gets swung around the perimeter. Sierra Eddy's got it. She's looking for a flex cut there. And there's the pin down as this is Taylor Billman. Had a look but chose not to. Katie Strauss comes off the pin down and she chose not to. Billman now is going to look to drive it, and she gets ahead of steam, and she runs into Madison Hosina, who takes the charge. Hosina did a great job there of finding a spot. Taylor Billman knew the shot clock was running out and knew she needed to get something off quick. Tried to attack all the way to the rim, and Hosina was there waiting for her. Great team effort there defensively for Snow College, as we have 45 seconds left, and Snow now with another chance to come back and take the lead. Western back into, again, what looks like a 2-3 zone this time. And Taylor Billman gets a little handsy there and picks up her second foul. Both teams in double bonus at this point, and it's going to be Malia Elliott who's heading to the free throw line. Elliott shoots it at 60% on the season, a 5'3" freshman guard from Auburn, Washington. Comes in averaging 6 points a game. Her first free throw is up, and it is good. And we've got a tie basketball game here from Casper. Second free throw is up, and it is also good for Elliott. She's got 2 points, and Snow College has now taken the lead. Sierra Eddy returns for the Lady Mustangs. 34.8 seconds left here. A chance for Snow to get a 2-for-1. As Western Wyoming comes down, Snow's probably going to get the last one if things work out the way that they normally do. Sierra Eddy catches it on the wing. Around to Ekstrom, back to Strauss. Snow really scrambling, but they leave Sierra Eddy wide open for a three. Look, it doesn't go in. Strauss knocks it out of bounds. Snow College is going to get the ball with a 1-point lead and 15.4 seconds left before the half. Again, assuming everything works out for them, they're going to get the ball. They're going to have the lead heading into the second half, and they're going to get the basketball coming out of the break as well. Harrington finds Thurber, and Thurber gets fouled. Foul's going to be on number 20, Andy Van Dyke. It's going to be her first. Tamarin Bloom returns for Van Dyke for this last 9.4 seconds. Thurber heading to the free throw line, shooting 2. Thurber struggles from the free throw line, averaging at just 36%, but the first one is good, as she's got 7 points in the game. Second free throw is up, and it is also good for Ainsley Thurber. The 5'10" sophomore from Stansbury Park, Utah, now has 8 points in the game. Western Wyoming, Sierra Eddy for 3 is up, and it's no good. Scramble for the rebound. It's going to come to Thurber, and at the half, Snow College with a 34-31 lead. We will be back for stats here in about 6 minutes from the beautiful campus at Casper College, Sweet Erickson Gymnasium, and the Casper College Network.
It's a good stepping stone, especially before going to university. When I came here, I found out a lot about like myself and what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, which is like something that's super scary. And so it was just a good stepping stone for me to kind of branch out and find other things that I could be interested in. So if you're struggling on finding where to go, I think Casper College is a great place.
One thing I would like Casper College or future Casper College students to know is you get in what you put out. If you come here and you just want to stay under the radar, you definitely can do that. But if you want to gain experience and learn not only inside the classroom but outside, if you talk to the instructors and just put in that little bit of extra effort, there's plenty of opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to develop new skills that'll help you out in the real world.
Here, Casper College, we can't miss.
Hold on, man. I can do better.
All right, show me.
I chose Casper College because it's my hometown, and it always been like a goal of mine to come here first and then maybe go on, but I actually liked it here a lot better, so I decided to stay here. I like the community here, like how they do these things like the barbecues and everything. I think that's really cool how they try to get the students and everyone together. It's affordable for a lot of students, even out-of-state students, and also it's like I said earlier, the community, it's really good, and they try to help you in any way that they can here. And I know bigger universities don't care as much, and I think Casper College is perfect. I don't know, feels like home.
We have a really competitive group this year, sometimes a little too competitive. And there's this guy on our team, Ethan. He takes it a little too far, but he never loses.
Ready, go! I do this. I ain't never lost. I do this.
It don't even matter what that is. I got game right here.
Yo,
this game. In this game.
Tell him he missed too.
In that game. I do this. I ain't never lost.
Whoa!
you're louder than you. I never lost. I never lost.
Family on 3 T-Birds on 6, 1, 2, 3, T-Birds!
I ain't never lost. I do.
こっち見て。
I think Casper College is a great place to start out your college journey. It's, again, there's small class sizes, there's really nice buildings and facilities, there's lots of variety of classes to choose from. To start off, there's all kinds of things you can try. If you're not sure what you want to do, like I was when I started, there's lots of things you can try, from lots of different foreign languages like Japanese or Russian, or the typical things like business and English, and there's lots of really good health science stuff here. So it's a great place to get started, and so I think people should give it a chance rather than going off to college somewhere else. This is a great place locally to kind of dip your toe in the water, so to speak.
So one of the main reasons I chose Casper College is I'm from Casper, born and raised, and it's great that we have this community college here that it's ranked pretty high among community colleges. So I'm a non-traditional student, and I was a little bit nervous to come back to college, I guess. My major while I was a CC student was psychology, and I also got to be the president of the psychology club. I just had so many opportunities for leadership and personal growth. And I've just been so thankful. I really never imagined all of the opportunities that I would have had here. Just go for it. Like, there is so much to do and so many things to be involved in. And challenge yourself, push beyond your own limitations that you had in your mind.
It's a good stepping stone, especially before going to university. When I came here, I found out a lot about like myself and what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, which is like something that's super scary. And so it was just a good stepping stone for me to kind of branch out and find other things that I could be interested in. So if you're struggling on finding where to go, I think Casper College is a great place.
Welcome back, fans, to Casper College Sweet Erickson Gymnasium here as we have Snow College and the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs. Snow with a 34-31 lead here at halftime. We'll go through a couple of the stats. First for the Snow College, the Lady Badgers. They are the visitors on the scoreboard. Scoring-wise, number 21, Emily Evans, leads the way with 9 points. Ainsley Thurber kicks in 8. 4 for Kiriana Hawaii Karanji. 4 also from Ayana Bay. 3 from Madison Hosina, and then 2 from Brooke Pennington, Malia Elliott, and Delana Yakovlevich. Rebounding-wise, 3 for Brooke Pennington, 4 for Emily Evans, 2 for Ainsley Thurber, 2 for Sina Bang, 2 for Madison Hosina, and 2 more for Delana Yakovlevich. On the other side for Western Wyoming, as they trail 31-34, scoring-wise, Katie Strauss leads the way with 8. She hit a couple of three-pointers. Sierra Eddy with 5. Tamron Bloom with 5. Kayla Thornton scores 4 off of the bench. And then 2 apiece from Ashley Christensen, Anya Ekstrom, Andy Van Dyke, Taylor Billman, and Karina Bjornstead. And then 1 point from Andy Van Dyke from the free throw line. Rebounding-wise, Katie Strauss has 3. Tamron Bloom has 4. And Karina Bjornstead has 1. A couple of keys that we had talked about at the start of the game. We talked about Snow's struggles with turning the ball over as they came in 108th in the country in turnovers per game. They've turned it over 8 times, which is just under half of their normal 19 per game. The other big key so far has been the difference in rebounding. We talked about Western Wyoming coming in with a rebounding margin of negative 9.8, and Snow coming in averaging 19 offensive rebounds a game. So far, Snow College leads the rebounding battle 27-15. So Snow College plus 12 in the rebounding department. Snow with 7 offensive rebounds to Western Wyoming's 2. That's played a huge factor in this game so far. Another thing that we had talked about was Snow's struggles from shooting the 3 ball. In the first half, they go 2 of 9 from 3 for 22%. Western Wyoming comes in, shoots 3 of 10 from 3 for 30%. But Western Wyoming also 10 of 14 from the free throw line, 71%, just under their season average. But Western Wyoming comes out and makes more free throws than Snow College attempts. Western goes 10 of 14, Snow goes 6 of 8. Big difference there. The fouls are the same, 11-11, but Western Wyoming took advantage and got to the free throw line just a little bit more. Off of turnovers, Western Wyoming 10 points off turnovers, Snow College 5 points off turnovers. Western Wyoming again taking advantage of those 8 turnovers from Snow College. Big difference though at points in the paint. Snow College with 18 points in the paint compared to Western Wyoming's just 8. Snow College, again, you can tell they're looking to try to get the ball inside. Western Wyoming trying to do everything they can with that zone defense to keep them out of the paint. But Snow College still able to have their way as they score 18 points in the paint. And finally, second chance points again with those 7 offensive rebounds from Snow. They score 11 second chance points. Western Wyoming only able to get the 3 from the Katie Strauss 3 off of the Tamron Bloom missed layup and offensive rebound. So again, Snow College 34, Western Wyoming 31. We are getting set here for the second half where it is going to be Snow College basketball coming out from the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic here at Sweet Erickson Gymnasium on the beautiful campus at Casper College. Western Wyoming looks like they are going to start the same way. Number 0, Katie Strauss. Number 3, Nia Vermeulen. Number 12, Sierra Eddy. Number 14, Ashley Christensen. Nope, I'm sorry. It's number 15, Kayla Thornton. Looks like it's in her place. And number 21, Tamron Bloom. Thornton did start last week. I know she's been battling back from an ankle injury. Looks like she's going to get a little bit more time here in the second half. And Nia Vermeulen out here is getting as well as Western Wyoming starts in the 1-3-1 again. Snow looks like they're going to go the same way. Number 4, Brooke Pennington. 21, Emily Evans. 24, Ainsley Thurber. 25, Sina Bang. And 32, Kiriana Hawaii Ranji. Pennington has a tough time getting it in, finally throws it into the corner where she's doubled, but the entry pass goes into Thurber. Thurber looks to spin back. Bloom had a hand on it. And it looks like Bloom is going to get called with a foul. It's her first, the team's first of the second half, and this is going to be Ainsley Thurber heading to the free throw line. She's got 8 points on the game. 2 of 2 so far from the free throw line, as now she is 3 of 3 with 9 points on the game. Snow opens up their lead now 35-31, their biggest lead of the game at 4 points so far, as they have an opportunity here to make it 5. Second one is up, and it is also good for Thurber. She's the first player into double digits, and Snow College now with a 5-point lead. Ooh, tough pass there. Kaylee Thornton is lucky to handle that one. Sierra Eddy looks to drive it to the left. Little 8-foot floater is no good, and a defensive rebound by Emily Evans with a great block out there. You can tell really Snow really puts a lot of emphasis on rebounding the basketball, the way that they block out on both ends of the floor. They are aggressive to the offensive boards. They really do a great job of blocking out on the defensive boards, and it shows in the rebounding margins as they're up 12 on the rebounding margins at half. Snow shows a little bit of token pressure right there, just to slow Western Wyoming down a little bit. Sierra Eddy turns the corner, and she draws some contact. Misses the layup, but she is fouled on the way up. Emily Evans is going to pick up her 3rd team foul. Team's first of the half, but Sierra Eddy back to the free throw line, which is where Western Wyoming spent a good chunk of the first half. First free throw for Eddy is up and good. She's now got 6 points on the game. Second one is in as well. Cuts the lead down to 3. Snow again, looks like they're having a tough time figuring out what this defense is trying to do to them. Kayla Thornton with a touch and a steal at the top, and she's going to go coast to coast with the left-handed layup, and she draws some contact for the and one. Ball's going to go on number 24, Ainsley Thurber. It's going to be her second. Thornton heads to the free throw line. She's got 6 points of the game. Free throw is up and good for Thornton, as now she has 7. And you can tell exactly why Coach Wesley Padilla decided to start her in the second half. She's playing at the top of this zone. She's got long arms. She gets a touch on a ball early, gets a steal and a layup and the foul, turns it into a 3-point play. As Snow finally gets it onto the inside there, and the ball gets deflected out of bounds. It's off of Eddy, as Cena Bang was going up for a layup. 17 on the shot clock here for Snow, as they like to run to the weak side here off of that sideline or underneath out of bounds play. This time they go to the strong side, and it's Ainsley Thurber who steps out and shows some range and buries a 3, and she's now got 13 points on the game, 4 above her 9 average on the season. Thurber has shown an ability to score from the inside and from the outside here, as Sierra Eddy steps back and misses that just left, and Ainsley Thurber now with another defensive rebound. Pennington splits the defense with a great dump-off pass as she finds Cena Bang for Bang's first basket of the game. And Pennington continues to facilitate this Snow offense and opens up a 5-point lead now for Snow. Tamron Bloom looks for the flex cut, and that's Katie Strauss. Strauss up with the left hand is no good. Battle for the board, and it's going to be Ainsley Thurber that comes away with it. She outlets it to Hawaii Karanji, and Snow's on the run now. Emily Evans pulls up for a little 8-footer that does not fall. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like we're going to have a foul on the play. It's going to be on Nia Vermeulen. It's going to be her first, the team's second, and now checking in for Western Wyoming, Karina Bjornstead, to hopefully help rebound it a little bit for the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs. Great pass there by Pennington. The missed layup by Hawaii Karanji, but Hawaii Karanji gets her offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. She now has 6 on the game, and the lead now is at 7, the largest in either direction now for Snow. Sierra Eddy misses the layup. Defensive rebound by Emily Evans. And Snow's going to look to go the other way. Thurber has a little bit of trouble with Thornton there at the top. Diagonal pass almost gets stolen there. It almost looks like a 2-3 zone now from Western that they've kind of slumped back into a little bit. And this is Emily Evans as she gets 2 more. She's got 11 on the game now, and just like that, it's a 9-point game now. Western needs to find a way to get a bucket here. This is Sierra Eddy up to Thornton on the top, and this is Bjornstead. Tamron Bloom would be the person that I would assume the ball is going to try to get a bucket as she bounces it there off of Bang's leg. Bloom for three, misses a little bit to the left, and this is Hawaii Karanji with the defensive rebound. And now Snow's got an opportunity here to turn this thing into a double-digit basketball game. Thurber looks to drive to her left, a little bit of contact, comes back to the left shoulder, right hand, and it is good. Ainsley Thurber now with 15 points, and Coach Wesley Padilla needs a timeout. Snow has opened this thing up to an 11-point game just like that. With 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter, we're going to go to a media timeout. Snow College 47, Western Wyoming 36 from the Casper College Network.
Hey, Coach, so I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to two things, imagination and creativity.
Good, fine, good, yes, go, quick, one more time, you got it, dodge it, oh no, dodge it, give me that, don't step on my two, quick, finish, let's go, come on, Frank, let's go, jump on your shot, get your shot up, go, one more, let's go, get it up, go, finishing, nice job.
Go to me.
Welcome back, fans of Sweet Erickson Gymnasium, as Snow, who had a 3-point halftime lead, has now opened the lead up to 11 in the first 4 minutes here in the third quarter. 47-36, Snow leads Western Wyoming. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left here from the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic on the beautiful campus of Casper College. Snow's really done it on both ends of the floor. They've defended at a high level. They've rebounded the basketball, and once they get a rebound, they're going the other direction. They've found Thurber and Evans. Thurber so far with 7 points here in the second half. Evans with 2 more. Pennington has been running the show. Western Wyoming really needs to come out here right away and get a bucket to help kind of start to thwart this momentum that Snow has gained here in the second half. Western comes out with Strauss, with Taylor Billman, with Karina Bjornstead, Sierra Eddy, and Tamron Bloom. And Bloom is open down at the other end of the floor, but this is going to be Katie Strauss with a corner 3 ball that just misses to the right, but Sierra Eddy there with an offensive rebound. One of the benefits to getting a quick 3 ball like that is that everybody's scrambling, and it gives you a great opportunity for an offensive rebound, which Western only got 1 of in the first half, but Sierra Eddy's able to get that one, get her team another possession here, and try to get a bucket again to get this thing back down to single digits. Little flare screen for Katie Strauss off the side out of bounds plays, and she misses just short, and that rebound's going to go to Thurber. Western gets 2 great looks. Katie Strauss, their best 3-point shooter, gets 2 great looks at it and just misses both of them, and the Snow lead continues to be 11. Great back cut there by Hawaii Karanji, and the assist from Thurber. Hawaii Karanji now with 8 points on the game, and the lead's opened up to 13. Again, the question begs, where does Western Wyoming go to get a bucket here? This is Sierra Eddy with the dump off, and that's Karina Bjornstead who gets the basket. She's now got 4 points on the game, and that's the answer to it. Sierra Eddy with the dribble drive penetration and the great dump off to Bjornstead. Pennington looks to drive it, gets it deflected out of bounds by Eddy, but it bounces off of Pennington's leg, and it's going to be Western Wyoming basketball. And while scoring the ball is going to be really important to get Western back into this thing, getting stops on the defensive end as well. Just like that, as they stop Pennington, Tamron Bloom's going to handle it here. We'll see if Western can get something attacking the basket. Their last 2 possessions ago, they got a couple of 3-point shots that didn't fall for them, but the last possession, they finally get a paint touch, they get a dump off, and they get an easy layup. As they end up turning the ball over, there is a miscommunication between Eddy and Strauss. Snow College 11-point lead, 5 minutes left in the third quarter here. Pennington looks to use Thurber's screen. Oh, great little head and shoulder fake by Pennington there. Gets the defense up, and Pennington gets the bucket as she's got 4 points. And again, back up to 13. Bloom getting to her left hand, strong way. Offensive foul is going to be called on Tamron Bloom. It's going to be her second as Thurber steps in front and takes the contact. Bloom's somebody that when she gets her head down, she is going, and she is not stopping. And in that case, she ran into Thurber head on, and it was a collision. And the call goes in Thurber's direction. Western Wyoming, a handful of changes. Anya Ekstrom checks in. Ashley Christensen checks in. Taylor Billman checks in. And we are going to go to a media timeout with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Snow College 51, Western Wyoming 38 from the Casper College Network.
At Casper College, we're a hustle culture. We hustle for everything. Everything!
Hustle! 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 That's better.
And we're back, fans. We're back, fans, here at Casper College Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. Snow College with a 51-38 lead so far in this non-conference game between these two at the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic here from Casper College. Game 1 of the day. Game 2 next will feature the Western Wyoming men's team versus the McCook College team from Nebraska. Game 3 will feature your Casper College Lady Thunderbirds and the North Idaho team. And the nightcap will also feature the Casper College boys versus the North Idaho boys. Girls game tonight scheduled to tip off at 5 o'clock. Boys are scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock, all here from the Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. A big thank you to Vista Auto for sponsoring the Thanksgiving Classic here at Sweet Erickson Gymnasium as we are back underway here. Snow with a 13-point lead and the basketball. As this is Brooke Pennington, looks to turn the corner, and she fumbled it out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover, and the ball is heading back to Western Wyoming. Snow showing again a little token full court man-to-man press. Anya Ekstrom is the one handling it this time. Pennington doing a great job of keeping her in front, and the bench is getting behind her as the ball is dead now. And this is Katie Strauss getting to her strong left hand. She goes up, takes a bump, flips it up with the left hand. It does not go, but she gets fouled. Foul is going to be on number 4, Brooke Pennington. It's going to be her second foul, and it's going to send Katie Strauss to the free throw line to shoot 2. Strauss with 8 points on the game so far, comes in shooting it at 85% from the free throw line. The left-handed guard from Green River, Wyoming. First free throw is up and good. She's got 9. Second free throw is also good as she is the first Western Wyoming Mustang into double figures. And the lead's cut down to 11. Just over 4 minutes left to play here. Western back into the 2-3 zone as they look to go high-low there. That's Pennington at the top, and she turns it over. Kayla Thornton again with great hands as she's going coast-to-coast with the left hand. She missed the layup. The ball hits off of Pennington, but then also hit off of Thornton as Thornton was standing out of bounds, and she did everything she could to try to avoid it, but it still hit off of her right hip, and it's going to be Snow College basketball. I'll tell you what, Thornton has made a big difference in this game. Her length has really caused problems for Snow College. Snow, a team we've talked about already in the amount of turnovers that they've had this season as they average almost 20 a game. They come in, and Thornton has really caused some problems at the top of that zone, really getting a lot of touches on basketballs, deflecting passes, and making it tough to see passes. And there's another turnover. This time it's Hawaii Karanji who turns it over. Steal by Taylor Billman in Western Wyoming with a chance to cut it down to single digits. Strauss thought about it. Instead, she's going to drive. She dumps it off, and almost kind of a fumble that went right back to her. Christensen hit Strauss. Strauss had an open layup, and she missed it. Pass ahead there. A great catch by Emily Adams as she's able to cover it for Snow, and Snow's going to slow down here and execute a little bit of half-court offense. Western Wyoming sits in the 2-3 zone. They drop off of Cena Bang, who fires a 3, and it's no good, and we're going to have a rebounding foul against Emily Evans. That could be a big one as Evans picks up her 4th with 3:07 left in the third quarter. Malia Elliott's going to check back in, as well as Madison Hosino, as Evans has to check out with her 4th foul. So we're going to keep an eye on this. An 11-point lead for Snow as Emily Evans picks up her 4th foul. She's going to have to sit for quite a bit now for Snow. And we'll see how long Coach Zoo Grisnell is going to hold off with Evans on the bench. Foul's going to be on number 25, Cena Bang. It's going to be her 3rd. And Western Wyoming, as per usual, back to the free throw line. It's going to be Kayla Thornton at the line. Again, as a team, Western Wyoming comes in shooting it at 75.4%. They made more free throws in the first half than Snow College attempted, as the first free throw from Thornton is good. And Thornton now with a chance to cut this lead down to a single-digit game. There's something about seeing the scoreboard and seeing just a single-digit differential that can be motivating for a team. As Snow College is Lily Sugataraga is going to check in for the Lady Badgers and replace Cena Bang, who now has 3 fouls as well. The foul trouble as well starting to mount up a little bit for Snow. We talked about Evans now with 4, Cena Bang with 3. Brooke Pennington has a couple, Ainsley Thurber has a couple. And Western Wyoming is in double bonus here for the last 2.5 minutes. As that ball, again, Thornton with another deflection as she knocks it out of Thurber's hands, but it's going to stay with Snow College on the baseline. Snow again with a great out-of-bounds play against the zone. This is Kiriana Hawaii Karanji with the layup right in the middle of the zone, and she's now in double figures, and Snow opens it back up to a double-digit lead. Western Wyoming tried to run that back cut play there last week against NJC and had some success with it. This time not so much. This is Taylor Billman who misses a 3 left, and Snow again clears defensively. Western Wyoming not very many chances after their first shot, as this is Thurber with another 3. She's got her second 3 of the game. She's up to 18 points on the game, and Snow now with a 14-point lead. Again, Western Wyoming with a pretty good look that doesn't go in. Snow there to grab a defensive rebound. They're going to attack the other way. They get a good look, and it just goes in the basket. This is Katie Strauss with a great take. She spins back to her left hand, and she's got 2 more. She's got 12 on the game, and she has been keeping them in it offensively. Her 12, Kayla Thornton with 9. And the next leading scorer is Sierra Eddy with 6. Tamron Bloom only 5 points, comes in averaging 15 points a game, and has just not been able to get it going offensively, as she's going to check back in, as well as Eddy. And it looks like Andy Van Dyke as well for Western Wyoming. For Snow, Ayanna Bay checks back in. Bay scored 4 points in the first half. She comes in averaging just 3.7 points a game. As Snow again shows some token man-to-man pressure. Bloom feels comfortable handling it. And she's going to get him into their offense as she tries to attack to her strong left hand. Kicks it out to Eddy. Strauss for 3. Just a little bit long. Strauss has had a couple of really good looks here in the second half that have just not gone down for her. And they're shots that I think she feels like she should probably make. She's a really, really good shooter and showed it by hitting a couple in the first half. And has just rimmed out a couple here in the second half as Snow has opened this lead up. Madison Hosino with that turnover. And Snow continues to lead by 12 points. Just under a minute left here in the third quarter of the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic, Western Wyoming and Snow College. This is Sierra Eddy for 3, and it's good. Assist from Anya Ekstrom. And Sierra Eddy now with 9 points on the game, and again has cut the lead down to single digits. But then just an open layup there by Lily Sugataraga as the zone looked a little bit confused there, and Sugataraga just walked right down the middle of it and opened it up to 11. There is minimal amount of time in between the game and shot clock, but it's not going to matter now. As Western Wyoming gets called for an offensive foul, it's Katie Strauss. Sets a bad screen at the top. And Snow now with the opportunity to open up this 11-point lead even just a little bit more. 21 seconds left. Shot clock is off here. Snow's going to have the opportunity to take the last one. I was just getting ready to say it was going to be really important for Snow to get a basket there, or for Western to get a basket there and try to cut that lead down to single digits. Again, going into the huddle, seeing that single-digit lead, and now it's looking like it's going to be the other direction as Ayana Bay backs her way in. She's got 6 points. Western coming down. Looks like they're going to get a shot. Strauss finds Andy Van Dyke, who gets her shot blocked. No foul call. And we are at the end of the third quarter. Snow College with a 60-47 lead over the Western Wyoming Lady Mustangs on the Casper College Network.
Hey, Casper College, we can't miss.
Hold on, man. I can do better.
All right, show me.
I chose Casper College because it's my hometown, and it always been like a goal of mine to come here first and then maybe go on, but I actually liked it here a lot better, so I decided to stay here. I like the community here, like how they do these things like the barbecues and everything. I think that's really cool how they try to get the students and everyone together. It's affordable.
Welcome back, fans, for quarter number 4 here from the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic. Snow College Lady Badgers with a 60-47 lead over Western Wyoming here. That third quarter, Western came in with a 3-point deficit, now trails by 13 as Snow outscores them by 10 in the third quarter. Ainsley Thurber, 10 points just in that third quarter alone as she hit a couple of threes, made a couple of free throws, really played well and was a big piece of that turnaround for Snow College. Snow really kind of struggled in the first half, was down most of the first half, battled back, took the lead to start towards the end of the second quarter, and has not looked back now as, again, they lead by 13 here as we start the fourth quarter. Tamarin Bloom checks the shot clock, drives it hard to the right, and it's no good. Ayana Bay with a defensive rebound, and again, it comes down to every shot that Western Wyoming is putting up. Snow is there to get a defensive rebound. Sierra Eddy steps back to the three-point line and misses to the left. And just on cue, Katie Strauss with an offensive rebound. And she hits Anya Ekstrom, who buries a three. And just like that, it's a 10-point basketball game. Western comes out and gets a steal defensively. They need to get those turnovers. That's going to be the difference in that basketball game. If they can continue to turn Snow College over, which Snow has shown that they have been capable of doing, if Western can continue to get stops, they can come back into this thing as Lily Sugataraga gets her second basket of the game. She's got 4 points all in the second half and opens the lead back up to 12. Tamarin Bloom drives hard left. This shot gets blocked that time by Ayana Bay. Bay comes out of there with the rebound, and Snow College is going to be on the attack the other direction. So Ayana Bay, again to that right hand. She misses this one a little bit long, and the rebound looks like it's out off of the Mustangs, and it's going to be Snow College basketball. Kayla Thornton's going to check back in for Western Wyoming, and they really need her to get it going on the defensive end of the top of that zone. See if she can get some touches and some steals. As Western comes into the 2-3 zone here, coming out of the underneath out of bounds play. Shot clock resets to 20, and we are ready to go here. Snow's had a lot of success from these baseline out of bounds plays. They hit a three in the corner. They got 2 layups right in the middle. This time they come out in a 3-ball from Madison Hosino is good from the corner. The assist from Kiriana Hawaii Karanji. And Madison Hosino now with 6 points in the game as she's got a couple of threes. And again, right on cue as she hits the three coming out of the underneath out of bounds play. Snow College foul on number 32, Hawaii Karanji. It's going to be her first, the team's first of the new quarter. And checking back in for Snow is number 4, Brooke Pennington. They say that Strauss was on her way up to the hoop, and so she's going to head to the line for 2. First one is good. Second one is also good. Strauss up to 14 points now in the game. She's the leader for Western Wyoming in the scoring department, as the lead now 13, 65-52 in Snow College's favor. Great pass. It finds a cutting Hosina. Hosina takes a little crab dribble back and scores it on the left side of the hoop, as Madison Hosina now is up to 8 points. Hosina comes in averaging 9, the 5'11" freshman guard from Layton, Utah. As again, we have another foul. This foul is going to be on Hosina. As I was saying, the 5'11" freshman guard from Layton, Utah. Comes in averaging 9 points a game. She just picks up her first foul. And we're going to have Ashley Christensen at the free throw line shooting 2. First free throw is up and good for Christensen. She's got 3 on the game now. That's her first point in the second half. Second free throw is also good for Christensen. She's got 4 points on the game. And the lead is 13. Snow College going a little bit smaller now as they play Elliott and Pennington together in the backcourt, the 2 primary ball handlers. I think that Coach Grisnold is expecting a little bit of pressure here on the defensive end, and so playing those 2 point guards together in the backcourt, as this rebound opportunity bounces off of Kayla Thornton's knee and out of bounds, and Snow College will retain. Little back cut action there as Sugataraga doesn't have a look, and she kicks it back out to Pennington. Be curious to see what the Snow offense looks like now. It's going to be inside to Ayana Bay, and she fumbles it. Ball bounces around. Finally ends up in Hosina's hands, and Hosina with the right-handed layup. She's got 2 more. She's now in double figures, including 7 in the second half, as Snow now 15 points ahead of Western Wyoming. Katie Strauss fires a 3 just a little bit short. Pennington goes after the rebound. It ends up in Bay's hands. And Ayana Bay with another defensive rebound for Snow College. She's played really great minutes here in the second half, coming off of the bench. She's rebounded at a really high clip. She's also kicked in a bucket. And she's been a big key piece of this, as Emily Evans has been on the bench here since the 3-minute mark in that third quarter with foul trouble. Entry pass to Hosina. The double team comes, and she drops an absolute dime to Malia Elliott, as Elliott now has 4 points. Hosina's doing it both offensively, scoring it and passing it, and Snow has now opened up a 17-point lead with just over 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, as Western now has turned it over again. Tamron Bloom and Karina Bjornstead both check back in for Western Wyoming. And it'll be Snow College basketball with a 17-point lead here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium. Elliott looks to use the ball screen there. She gets to the free throw line, now looking for the post-up action. Just kind of flips it up, and Bay on the other end catches it and scores it. Ayana Bay now with 8 points. She averages 3.7 on the year. She, again, has played very well, especially here in the second half, coming off of the bench. Sierra Eddy fires a 3 that's just a little bit long. A great block out by Snow College, and Pennington's on the other end of it. Tell you what, they do a great job of blocking out, and you can see at that possession especially, you had 5 girls all with a body on them, and they end up getting the rebound. And Bay again, another assist for Elliott. Bay gets the basket. She's now got 10 on the season. Coach Wesley Padilla wants a timeout to talk it over, as this thing has ballooned to 21 now. Snow College with a 75-54 lead. We're going to have a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stick right here with you. Snow has found different ways to do it, but, you know, really what they've done is they've scored the basketball on offense. They've made a lot of great passes. They've limited some turnovers here in the second half. But, again, just like in the first half, they've rebounded the ball at a very, very high clip. They were plus 12 defensively, rebounding the basketball in the first half. I would bet that the number is going to be pretty similar when we get the stats here at the end of the game. They do a great job of blocking out. And Western Wyoming, while they've taken some good shots that haven't gone in, they just don't get a second look at it. And Snow, when they've come down on the offensive end of the floor, it seemed like in the first half the zone defenses kind of confused them a little bit. But once they figured out the zone defenses, they really started to attack it, especially getting the ball into the middle and then throwing the ball into the paint, where they've gotten a lot of baskets in the painted area. Western Wyoming coming out with a new lineup here. Leanna Thornton is going to throw the ball in. Andy Van Dyke, Kyara Tiniaro, Taylor Billman, and Nia Vermeulen looks like are the 5 on the floor for Western Wyoming, as this is a totally new 5 for Coach Wesley Padilla, as Western Wyoming trails by 21. 3-ball by Andy Van Dyke is good. She now has 4 points on the game, and maybe that'll get a little bit of momentum started for Western Wyoming as Hosina comes all the way down the lane and misses the layup. Battle for the rebound. Hosina's on the floor. Suga Taraga's the one who comes up with it, and Snow's going to reset with 20 on the shot clock. A high ball screen there for Elliott. Elliott's going all the way. She goes up with the right hand, and the shot gets blocked by Nia Vermeulen, and Snow's going to have it underneath with 5 seconds left. Again, probably a spot that Coach Zoo Grisnell is probably not terribly upset about with the amount of success that they've had on their underneath out-of-bounds plays. As Hosina's going to fire a 3 here. Misses just a little bit long. Battle for the rebound, and they're going to call a push there on Lily Sugataraga. It's going to be her 3rd. And the team's 3rd in the 4th quarter. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here from Sweet Erickson Gymnasium, and we've got a bad screen. It's going to be called against Andy Van Dyke. It's going to be her 2nd. Kind of looks a little funny. I know she's trying to get out of the way there, but the rub screen has been a point of emphasis for officials over the last 2 or 3 years and trying to eliminate that, and that's the one that they get right there. Western with some token pressure in the backcourt. Snow handles it. And looks like they're going to try to slow things up and milk a little bit of clock and run some offense here. Sugataraga looked to try to throw it in the post there, and it got deflected and tipped away. Andy Van Dyke had the steal, but then Pennington comes back and gets a deflection from the backside. And Snow College takes possession again as we've got another foul here. This foul is going to be on Leanna Thornton. It's going to be her 2nd foul and the team's 1st of the 4th quarter. A little over 4 minutes left. You got to think the Snow is going to try to slow things down a little bit here, execute some offense. We'll see if they're capable of doing that efficiently without turning the ball over, as turnovers have continued to be a problem for them. To the point it hasn't really caused them, as Bay gets another basket. She's now got 12. Western comes back down and turns it over at the other end. Thornton does a nice job of getting back defensively as she had to tie her shoe, and she was already waiting back there. Hosina for 3. Hosina for 3 is good. Assist for Pennington, and really Pennington and Elliott both. This two point guard lineup that they've used here in the 4th quarter has been really successful for them. They've really facilitated the basketball. Hosina scored it. Sugataraga has really done a great job of scoring it as well. And Bay, of course, in the post has played really, really well in scoring it also. Snow College gets a couple of subs here. Emmy Barnes checks in. Jakovlevich also checks in. And looks like Tavai Fisapiu also checks in. Snow College foul is going to be on Delana Jakovovich. It's going to be her 2nd foul. Team's 4th. Nia Vermeulen is going to head to the free throw line. The 6'1" freshman from British Columbia, Canada. Comes in averaging 4 points a game, looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time today. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is also off. Battle for the rebound. Looks like Western's going to get called for a foul. It's going to be Andy Van Dyke, which is going to be her 3rd. The team's 3rd. And it's going to be underneath Snow basketball. Western now being a little bit more aggressive with their trap. Elliott tried to sneak through the middle of them. And we're going to get another foul on Andy Van Dyke. It's going to be her 4th. Brooke Pennington's checked out. Looks like it's going to be her last minutes of the game. She played exceptionally well handling the ball. And now Malia Elliott doing the same thing for Snow College, as she has been doing whatever she wants. as Jakobovic makes her move to the right shoulder, goes up with the left hand, misses, but she's fouled. Western Wyoming's foul is going to be on number 3, Nia Vermeulen. It's going to be her second, the team's 5th. Snow's going to be in double bonus the rest of the way as Jakobovic heads to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. She's got 3 points on the game. The 6'2" freshman forward from Littleton, Colorado, Delana Jakobovic. Second free throw misses just right. Nia Vermeulen with the defensive rebound. Western Wyoming needs to hurry here, down 14. Great back cut there by Billman. Billman finds Van Dyke. Van Dyke with an 18-footer. Tough shot from that deep in the corner. Bounces off. And a defensive rebound for Snow College. She's trapped now, and they're going to call a foul here. Foul's going to be on number 11, Leanna Thornton. It's going to be her 3rd. Heading to the free throw line for Snow College, Tavai Fisippi. This will be her first free throw attempt of the season. It's up and good. Because don't forget to stick around. About 20 minutes after this game is over, we will have the Western Wyoming men versus the McCook men in the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic Game 2. Second free throw is no good. Defensive rebound by Vermeulen. .25-point game here as Snow has really taken advantage here in the second half. A 3-point game at halftime. Snow has really found a way to dominate the second half as they throw a little flare for Billman. It goes back out. This is Tiniero who buries the 3. Kiara Tiniero, the 5'3" freshman from Ogden, Utah, gets her first 3 of the game and cuts the lead down to 22. Snow College very content with moving the basketball around. They're going to try to throw it into Jakobovic as she catches, tries to make a spin to her right shoulder. Ball gets deflected, bounce around. We get a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Snow College. .14 seconds left on the shot clock here for Snow College. Looks like it's going to be Fisippi who's going to inbound it. Inbound goes opposite corner to Bang. Bang into Jakobovic. Jakobovic takes one too many dribbles and the ball gets stolen away. This is Lainey Thornton. As we look to ice the last minute 45 of this basketball game. Good take there by Thornton. Vermeulen with the offensive rebound and putback, and Nia Vermeulen now is on the board as she gets her first 2 of the game off of the offensive rebound putback. As much credit as I give Snow for rebounding the basketball, that's a tough one when it bounces off the bottom of the backboard like that. Western grabs an offensive rebound and gets a bucket there. Western still being aggressive defensively, just under a minute and a half left, down by 20, but still playing this thing out. Tough entry pass there. Jakobovic catches now, looks to dribble, and they're going to reset with 15 on the shot clock. Shot clock winding down here. They got to get a shot here. Looks like it's going to be Elliott. Comes off of the screen, fires it up, and misses short off of the double team. That's an air ball, and it's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be Western Wyoming basketball with 1:02 left to play. 82-62, Snow College with the lead on Western Wyoming. Andy Van Dyke with it, looks to make a move. She drives it to the right side. Runs into some traffic and then throws it off Jakovovic's leg, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Western Wyoming with 13 left on the shot clock. Little screen-the-screener inbounds play there. This is Van Dyke. Van Dyke looks in at Vermeulen, and Vermeulen's going to draw a foul there. on Jakovic, who tried to go around. Jakovic's third foul. It's going to send Nia Vermeulen to the free throw line. She's got 2 points so far in today's game. First free throw is up and good for Vermeulen. She's got 3 now. Vermeulen's second free throw is also good. She's up to 4 on the game. 82-64, Snow College with a 18-point lead. Western again continuing to play hard. They continue to keep the press on. The double team of Elliott. Elliott breaks it, but then Elliott throws it away. Pass ahead to Billman, and Taylor Billman now has 4 points for Western Wyoming as it's a 16-point game. And Coach Zoo Grisnell wants a quick timeout here to talk about it, as she has her second unit on the floor here, and they have a little bit of tough time with the press. We're going to stick around here as this is just a quick 30-second timeout. Everybody stand up. 28.6 seconds left in the game from the Vista Auto Classic here at Sweet Erickson Gymnasium on the beautiful campus of Casper College. Snow College in Game 1 leads 82-66 over Western Wyoming. 28.6 seconds left. Again, fans, stick around for Game 2 as we have the Western Wyoming Mustang boys against the McCook Indians from McCook, Nebraska, a Region 9 non-conference contest here at the Vista Auto Thanksgiving Classic. Coach Grisnell elects to move the ball up in the advancement in the girls' college game, which is allowed. I think it's a great rule. And Snow doesn't have to worry about the press now. Shot clock is off. It looks like Elliott's going to be able to ice this one out here. Snow's not looking for a shot. Looks like they're going to dribble this thing out. Elliott catches it. And from behind, Thornton gets a steal. Lainey Thornton with a right-handed layup. And it's good. She gets her first basket of the game. Clock stops on a made basket, so there's 7.7 left. And another turnover by Elliott. Vermeulen with a put-up, and it is no good. Rebound bounces around, bounces away, and this ball game is complete. Snow College, the Lady Badgers with an 82-68 win over Western Wyoming, the Lady Mustangs from Rock Springs, Wyoming. We will be back shortly with stats and hopefully a quick interview with Lady Badgers coach Zoo Grisnell from the Casper College Network.
At Casper College, we're a hustle culture. We hustle for everything. Everything!
Hustle! 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 That's better.
Hey, Coach, so I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to 2 things: imagination and creativity.
Good, fine, good, yes, go, quick, one more time, you can dodge it, oh, another one, dodge it, give me that, don't step on my 2, don't step on my 2, quick, finish, let's go, come on, Trey, let's go, jump on your shot, get your shot up, let's go, one more, let's go, get it up, go, finish it, nice job, nice job.
One thing I would like Casper College or future Casper College students to know is you get in what you put out. If you come here and you just want to stay under the radar, you definitely can do that. But if you want to gain experience and learn not only inside the classroom but outside, If you talk to the instructors and just put in that little bit of extra effort, there's plenty of opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to develop new skills that'll help you out in the real world.
So one of the main reasons I chose Casper College is I'm from Casper, born and raised, and it's great that we have this community college here that it's ranked pretty high among community colleges. So I'm a non-traditional student, and I was a little bit nervous to come back to college, I guess. My major while I was a CC student was psychology, and I also got to be the president of the psychology club. I just had so many opportunities for leadership and personal growth. And I've just been so thankful. I really never imagined all of the opportunities that I would have had here. Just go for it. Like, there is so much to do and so many things to be involved in. And challenge yourself, push beyond your own limitations that you had in your mind.
I want them to know that they'll be accepted. There's a lot of opportunities here, and there'll be a lot of one-on-one with the teacher. You'll get a lot more personal experience, and there's a lot of opportunities through Casper College, not just with getting a degree, but also like outside work and extracurricular stuff.
At Casper College, we're a hustle culture. We hustle for everything. Everything!
Hustle! 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 That's better.
I chose Casper College because it's my hometown, and it always been like a goal of mine to come here first and then maybe go on, but I actually liked it here a lot better, so I decided to stay here. I like the community here, like how they do these things like the barbecues and everything. I think that's really cool how they try to get the students and everyone together. It's affordable for a lot of students, even out-of-state students, and also it's like I said earlier, the community, it's really good, and they try to help you in any way that they can here. And I know bigger universities don't care as much, and I think Casper College is perfect. I don't know, feels like home.
Hey Coach, so I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to two things: imagination and creativity.
Good, fine, good, yes, go, quick, one more time, you can go, Oh, another one, Give me that!